Time for the news. Time for the news. Time for the news, folks. Time for the news. KP in the news. All right. Here we go with a story, and it had a bad start to it, but the back end, it's kind of, well, I'm gonna tell you the story and you judge it. Austin, Texas, the family of a black girl who claims her white classmates violently put a rope around her neck has been awarded $68,000. A jury in Austin, Texas. So remember, Austin, Texas is the same city that Tatiana Jefferson was shot and killed by the cop that came around the back of her house and shot her. It's Austin, Texas. So Austin, Texas on the shit list. So anyway, back to the story. In Austin, Texas, where has ordered the private school where she attended to pay damages for their failure to properly and immediately address the apparent bullying the girl had long experienced. In 2016, the family filed a lawsuit against Live Oak Classical School in Waco, Texas, after their daughter, who was then 12 years old and identified as KP in court documents, suffered from rope burns around her neck during the end of a year school trip to Johnson City, Texas. Her mother, Sandy, roughly saw her daughter's injury when she returned home and learned it was caused by a rope. Roughly said in a 2016 interview, that just tore me into pieces. It looked like somebody ripped my daughter's neck off and stitched it back together. According to the lawsuit, the incident happened when the girl was standing near a swing that was hanging from a tree, which has a separate rope used to pull KP higher. Claimed 3 of her classmates who often bullied her used a separate rope to pull around her neck and violently jerk her to the ground. The family's lawyer believed race is the factor why the school didn't immediately inform the parents about this disturbing incident. He said if it had been a little white girl, they would have been on the phone with her mother within the hour. David Dickinson, the lawyer for the school, recognized that it was a mistake not to call the girl's mother, but denied the racism accusation. He also maintained that the girl's injury has resulted from an accident where several children who were pulling on the rope to raise the swing had let go of it, and the rope accidentally whipped around her neck. Bullshit. Whipped around and hit her neck. That's some bullshit right there, man. That's total bullshit. It's the lawyers, man. Lying bastard. On Wednesday, the jury ordered the school to pay $55,000 for the physical pain and mental anguish, $10,000 for disfigurement sustained and $3,000 for medical expenses. But Catherine initially asked for $53 million in punitive damages as a symbolic rejection of bullying. Despite that, both parties were somewhat satisfied with the verdict. The family's lawyer still called it a victory. We're asking them to award symbolic damages to demonstrate the fact that the people of the state of Texas aren't going to put up with that. The girl, who is now 15, is being homeschooled. So it's crazy stuff going on over there, man. Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, Florida, Arkansas, all those states. Georgia is another one. It's like, yeah, okay. All those redneck states, man. 26-year-old Freddie Figures was abandoned in a dumpster at birth and was adopted when he was just 2 days old by loving parents. He is now the founder and CEO of Figures Wireless, a telecommunications valued at over $62.3 million that you may never have heard of. Born a genius, Freddie got his first computer when he was 9 years old. It was broken when he received it, but he quickly figured out how to make it fully operational. That was the start of his innovative future. Later, as a child, after learning that his dad had Alzheimer's, he invented a shoe for him that had a GPS tracker and a two-way communicator that he sold for millions. He got his first job at age 12 as a computer technician, and by age 15, he had already started his own cloud computing services. Soon after, Freddie became the youngest person in history to hold an FCC license, allowing him to launch his own cell phone company. That company is now Figures Wireless, the only black-owned telecommunications company in the country that manufactures their own 4G and soon 5G smartphones and offers their own talk, text, and data plans. The cellular service is now available throughout the USA. Figures Wireless provides services to clients in every area, along with one of the other largest insurance companies in America. Their network expands to healthcare, aviation, government, business, and consumers. So he's doing good things there. Let me see if they got a... Okay, for more details and or to pre-order the phone, you want to get the phone, it's www.figgers.com/F2. So that's www.figures.com/F2. And I'm getting ready to go to that webpage right now to see what they got to offer there at Figures Electronics. But he also has, as I stated before, he also has Figures Health that has innovative healthcare products, and the Figures Foundation that gives annually scholarships, supports relief efforts for natural disasters and other humanitarian needs. Freddie Figures has a simple philosophy on his foundation. American consumers spend billions of dollars with large corporations that only provide a product or service to suck the life out of you with their profits, but those companies don't financially impact the average person in our own communities. I believe turning caring into action, and if you see a problem, that find a solution to deliver an impact to change someone's life. I started my foundation with the personal salary and believe in giving back. I remember where I came from and simply, what shall a man profit if he gains the whole world but loses his soul in the process? I'm going to impact this world and change today for a better tomorrow, because money is nothing but a tool. But with that tool, we can impact and change everyday people's lives with opportunities. That's I'm enjoying this brother right here, and I'm getting ready to go to his webpage. Go to his webpage and find out exactly what he's doing over there. So that's www.figgers.com/F2. And I'm on his webpage already here. And I'm getting ready to get me something. If I don't get nothing else, I'm probably get a phone from him. Try to see what kind of service he got over here. All right, here we go with the. I told you I was gonna try to always do a feel good story, and I kind of went back on some of that. But I'm gonna give you this feel good story here. A high school golf team of all black players become the first to win the state championship. So this is down in the ATL. But Charles Drew Public Charter School's varsity boys golf team in Atlanta was the first. All black players and all black coaching staff has recently won the state championship, making them the first to do so in the state of Georgia. They also made history as the first ever Atlantic Public School team to win a state championship in golf. The team made a notable win after beating two-time defending state champions by more than 15 strokes. They finished strong this year after coming in fourth last year. We're making history, Anthony Ford, a senior on the team, told the reporters. We've got even bigger stakes on us now, going to the national championship. Being the only black team there, it means a lot. We've got a lot of people rooting for us. The team's coach, Nara Williams, was a former professional golfer since 2003, and he went to Tennessee State University on a golf scholarship. He is also director of the First Tee of East Lake Foundation, a youth development program that mentors and teaches golf to young people. All the people on the Drew Charter School's golf team are members of the First Tee of East Lake, where they were taught not only how to play golf but also encourage life goals and healthy habits. Aside from the recent win, the boys have also received several opportunities such as scholarships to prestigious institutions, travel across the country, and access to elite golf academies. The biggest highlights would be the capacity to teach these young men that they wouldn't have an opportunity to learn outside of the game. Williams said at an interview, this platform has allowed them to recognize their worth and aspire to goals they wouldn't have otherwise thought of accomplishing. So congratulations to those young men, and keep doing some positive things. You know, we need to hear about this. This is the kind of news you're not gonna get from Fox or your mainstream news. See, this is why you need to watch KP Video News every day, so you can get these positive stories about young black people and about black people in general. And have a blessed day.